would say that Chapman is very forward-looking.
Innovative, creative, reality-based education.
We define what personalized education is here at Chapman.
We never stand still. We never rest on our successes.
It's almost mind-boggling the amount of growth that we've had as a university.
We have some exceptional areas of excellence, and the Dodge College of Film and Media Arts certainly being one of those.
I think it's fair to say that it is the best-known school, and it is indeed an international gem.
I'm Dean Bob Bassett, and this is our story. Storytelling at Dodge College is really the essence of what we do.
Storytelling is how we communicate our experience to each other.
Whether you're an editor, a cinematographer, or a screenwriter, it all starts with the story.
Knowing how to tell a story properly has a huge impact on succeeding in the real world.
Not just in terms of the entertainment industry, but really in the business world too.
To be an effective storyteller, you need to be informed in a lot of different areas of how people live their lives.
The hands-on practical experience is a really positive aspect of Chapman, but the key is that it is in a context of intellectual rigor.
Being exposed to creative work in a variety of disciplines like the liberal arts is very important.
It expands their intellectual horizons. It expands their personal horizons, raising something to its kind of expressive level. I think that inherently is what storytelling is about.
The big advantage in coming to Chapman, as opposed to any other film school, is, of course, that we have these wonderful tools.
Facilities at Chapman are fantastic. We have state-of-the-art sound stages, better than you'll find anywhere in Hollywood.
Equipment is here, the cameras, the lights.
The television control stage.
We have a Foley room, we have mixing stages.
State-of-the-art editing facility here.
A digital intermediate workflow based on our Spirit 4K.
There's really nothing that you can do in the film industry in Hollywood that you can't do here.
I've talked to my colleagues at the ASC on professional post facilities that don't have the kind of facilities that we have here. One of the things about the digital arts aspect of making motion pictures is that it allows you to conceptualize a story in a different way. It allows you to make stories that you couldn't make otherwise.
With visual effects and computer graphics, the digital arts program at Dodge College can help you realize any vision you can possibly imagine.
The filmmaking process here is complete. From start to finish, you can walk into this door with a negative that has been processed and leave this building with a completed, presentable motion picture.
Filmmaking is an art on one hand, but on the other hand, it's a business. You have to understand how the business is run in order to succeed.
To be able to get your movie seen, you've got to be tuned into those business opportunities as they evolve.
You can make a great film, but if it doesn't sell, if nobody goes to see it, if you can distribute it, where do you go with your idea?
You have to also have something that's commercial, because if you keep producing artistic successes that aren't commercial, you're going to have trouble obtaining financing.
Having the combination degree between film and business helps students be better prepared to really be effective in the entertainment industry, whatever direction it takes you.
One of the things that impresses me about Dodge is how it actually prepares our students for a career in film. Our school functions like a mini studio. We bring the technical know-how, the practical know-how. And at the same time, I think this very unique way we have of telling stories is universal.
Proximity to LA is a huge advantage to start developing the relationships that will allow them to enter the job market.
Our ability to place students in internships in the film industry, that will lead to a job. They actually understand how the world functions beyond the gates of academia.
They're not just taking classes. It's like every class is a training workshop. They're learning on the job, hands-on.
You have to get in there and wrestle with the film, wrestle with the material.
The opportunity is phenomenal here. It's hands-on filmmaking. Its story comes first. You can't find a better way to learn about being a filmmaker than coming to Chapman.
The heart and soul of any film school are the faculty.
You are fortunate to have some of the great names of modern cinematography working with you. Some of the great directors, some of the great producers.
David Ward is here. He has an Academy Award for writing The Sting.
There is John Badham, the director of many, many wonderful feature films. Alex Rose produced Academy Award-winning films. Larry Paul, production design, Blade Runner and Back to the Future. Paul Cedar, an extraordinary editor who cuts major, major Hollywood motion pictures.
Being mentored by people who have this phenomenal experience, and they've learned how to solve problems from people who've been doing it for decades.
You're not learning from somebody who has read what other people do, but has done them. We teach what we do. That's the key. When Vernon Smith enters in a class and teaches about economics, he's not teaching what he read on a book. He's teaching what he's working on at the time.
Our faculty members are always current because they're always connected to the industry.
You walk down the hallways of our building and it's not like it's a school.
There are people here literally around the clock. They're either in editing rooms, they're on sound stages shooting.
There's somebody in the makeup room, there's somebody working on the costumes.
And there's always something happening related to film.
There's this very elaborate filmmaking process that's taking place right on the stages in Marionette Studios.
Everything that the students are doing as filmmakers all happens here.
I think students will find that very exciting. They're preparing for their life in the industry.
Perhaps the most important thing you learn is how to collaborate with other people.
I think it's the essence of what happens on a set. Everyone has to work in sync. Everyone has to know what the other person is doing.
And when you're part of a team, whether you're a lawyer or a creative exec or a writer or producer, that is really central.
You decide, for example, to do something beyond film school, you've learned how to work with people.
The only limit to your creative vision is your imagination. The possibilities are endless.
I really do feel that Dodge College is the film school of the future. I think our global initiatives, all our international programs, is really in a certain way manifestation of where the film school of tomorrow and where film culture is going. We attract students from all over the world, but I think more importantly what we do is that we've created these very specialized, unique programs in which we send our students to different parts of the world to have film experiences.
And you get to learn different ways of thinking, different way of operating, and different cultural aspects.
It allows them to bring something back with which they can enrich their films, their stories, their whole expressive palette.
The opportunity to learn from another culture is essential. A more thoughtful storyteller is able to see commonalities in the human condition.
So we're always trying to explore these different areas and try to find out what is really, education, what is film, what are all these things going to look like tomorrow, and try to get there today.
So that's our story. Are you ready to come tell your story?
I'm David Ward and I'm a storyteller.
I'm John Banham. I'm a storyteller.
I'm Alex Rose, and I'm a storyteller.
I'm Michael Kowalski. I'm a storyteller.
I'm Larry Paul, and I'm a storyteller.
I'm Adam Roth, and I'm a storyteller.
I'm Dan Pavlin, and I'm a storyteller.
I'm Bill Dill, and I'm a storyteller.
I'm Paul Fedor, and I'm a storyteller.
I'm Ross Brown, and I'm a storyteller.
What we try to do is give people the freedom to find their voice, to find what it is they want to say and how they want to say it.
To look inside, to look for stories that are meaningful, something that they are passionate about and want to see on the screen.